Good evening, Fran. It is Sunday the 28th of February. I have just got back from a 14-hour shift, which is like not the mood. It was a fun shift, but I am now tired. I was obsessed with the fact that you listen to AJR. That is incredible. As you know, they are my favourite band, and I may be in the top 0.1% of their listeners. Do not call me out, but they're so good. They're so good. So I wanted to talk a little bit about two things. Number one, I wanted to give you some fun facts about the band because I thought that would be fun. And number two, I just kind of wanted to talk about like first culture. So I've been a fan of AJR since before The Click, which is their second album. So they've done Living Room, The Click, Near Theatre, and now OK Orchestra. And it's a very strange thing because on the one hand, as you mentioned, they're incredibly popular now. And a lot of that is due to the success of Bang, which really blew up as a single. Get it? And it's very strange because on the one hand, I've been wanting to introduce people to them for ages. I've been like, oh my God, guys, have you heard this band? Have you heard this band? Like I'm very much like, I want more people to listen to them and to appreciate them. And I want them to get the recognition that they rightly deserve. And then on the other hand, it's like, My Little Secret is now out. You know, like the little thing that you knew about and you were like kind of indie and cool, and I would flick my hair, but I don't have any. You know, like those things, although it's naturally forming a side part, which I don't like. If there was any mystery about Zillennials, it's been solved. Anyway, yeah, like your little thing that's like, oh, I know about this and this is my fun little secret. And like there's this cool little band and like all of the benefits you get from being a fan of a small piece of media are gone. And it's kind of bittersweet because on the one hand, you're so happy that other people are recognising the talent that you recognised and that people that deserve fame and that recognition and that validation are getting it. And then on the other hand, things just change, I guess. And I think it's a really interesting aspect of fandom culture and of just generally being a fan of things that doesn't really get talked about that much. So I thought that was very interesting. I really liked your take on the album. It's a very good album. I think you said Way Less Sad was your favourite song. Very good song. Good choice. I think Joe is mine because it's very like eclectic. I love the beginning where it's like going everywhere. I also adore the overtures. They're my favourite bit. As you picked up, it's kind of they've got quite a lot of theatrical influences. They're big fans of like Broadway, stage productions, that kind of a thing. The stage shows are apparently even better. The online shows that I've been to over COVID have been fantastic. And I cannot wait to see what a live version is. We will go when stuff's back to in person. But yeah, they did an overture on their last couple of albums. They didn't do one on Near Theatre because they wanted to not stick to the same routine, which was actually the entrance and exit way of that album were really good. So I do not hate them for that, but the overtures are my favourite bit of any AJR album usually. Guiltily, she said. But yeah, I thought your take on the album was fantastic and I love that you listened to it. Fun fact number one, Adam, Jack and Ryan are all brothers. As you said, they are very stereotypical boy names. Jack is the youngest, Ryan is the middle, and Adam is the oldest. Jack is actually about the same age as us, which is kind of crazy when we see how famous he is. But anyway, Jack and Ryan, they do a lot of the recording and mixing and producing all in their own home, which is super cool. Adam is currently studying for a PhD at Birmingham, so very similar to, not in STEM, but very similar to you. One of their very early songs sampled SpongeBob SquarePants. That's cool. I'm ready if you want to look it up. And on that note, I will hear from you tomorrow and I will speak to you on Tuesday. Bye, Fran.